Taj, it's been a wee while. Was it September when the Golden Gloves?
Yeah, I think it was September. Yeah, that would have been the last time we chat, so it's been a good few months.
Yeah, so tell us what's been happening, because it's plenty by the sound of things.
Yeah, no, it's been unexpectedly quite busy. You know, I ended up going back home for New Year's and Christmas back in Sydney to spend some time with my family, and always like to have a little bit of a breather. And then I got a call up to go into camp with Tim Tszyu, who's, in my opinion, one of the best fighters in the world at the moment. You know, so it was an opportunity I definitely couldn't pass up on. So as soon as New Year's finished, I started camp with him, was doing sparring, and then within a week of that training camp, I got a call up to represent New Zealand at the Olympic Games qualifiers over in Italy. So it's exciting, and I've got a tournament in Bosnia before that one, which I head off to on Friday. So yeah, it's just all perfect timing, really.
Tell us a little bit about the Tim Tszyu camp, because you know, that's everybody's dream.
Oh, yeah, big time. I mean, even for me, you know, turning up and seeing how they carry themselves and the professionalism in that gym, it was pretty insane, you know, for myself to be around. So getting some really good work with Tim and just picking up on some of the small things that they do, and just trying to feed off it, really, and just be a sponge and soak in what I can. Even for a small guy, you know, he fights at 69 kilos, he still hits like a light heavyweight. He's still got a lot of pop and very, very sharp. So it forced me to be sharp and forced me to pick up my game, and it's just perfect. Now I'm in perfect peak condition for these tournaments over in Europe.
So you're with the New Zealand team. How many of you are going over to, is everybody going to Bosnia? Or
yeah, so there's a team of 5 of us competing in Bosnia, and then that same team will be competing in Italy as well. And the criteria is, if you place top 4 in that Italian tournament, which is the World Champs, that's your ticket to the Olympic Games in Paris. So yeah, exciting times.
Yeah, you know, that's the big goal. But what do you do in between?
Yeah, so obviously my sole focus is just qualifying at the minute. That's everything I'm working towards. So just going to keep working for that. And then I know they've got a few overseas trips and tournaments between now and the Olympic Games. I think every month there's an overseas trip, which is good. I mean, I just want to get as much overseas experience as I can, especially before eventually transitioning to the professional ranks. So yeah, it's a busy schedule, but that's what we do this for.
Yeah, I was just going to bring it up about the professional, because last time we spoke, you were talking about turning professional pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So things have changed a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, that's the uncertainty of the sport, you know. You never know what's going to happen next, and you've got to be prepared for everything at all times. My goal was to turn professional, and there was a card in, I believe, April that I was going to jump on, but this popped up, and this is just way too good of an opportunity to pass up on. So being able to represent New Zealand at the Olympic Games has been a dream of mine for a while, and I don't see myself not doing it. So yeah, that's my goal.
Man, it's a great goal, and I know that you're going to fulfill your dream, mate.
Nah, of course, I appreciate that, Tony. It's always good chatting to you.
Yeah, it's good to catch up with you. It was unexpected, because you know, you hadn't been around the gym for a while. I didn't know you were in the Tszyu camp, so
yeah. So it's it's so good to be back. I mean, I wasn't meant to actually come back before I went to Bosnia. I was meant to go straight from Sydney. So I saw a few Instagram stories of the gym and a few other people, and I just saw the energy looked really up and good. So I wanted to try and feed off that before I left, and just be a part of this amazing place, and then take that over to Europe.
Things have changed a wee bit since you went away.
A little bit. Yeah. I heard they got the bathrooms working, so that's a good change. You know, you can actually go to a toilet without the portaloo. But yeah, it's just I always love coming back to this place. You know, just the people, the training, the environment. It's all what makes us such great fighters.
Well, we love having you, and thanks for talking to Combat TV.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. It's always a pleasure.
Cool, mate.
Thank you.
Excellent. That's brilliant.
Amazing.
He's a good boy. He's a good boy.
I'll take it.
I couldn't believe my luck when I seen